for an adult audience. Loveline may contain sexually oriented content. Listener discretion is advised.
Loveline with Adam Carolla and Dr. Drew.
Hey, everybody. It's Loveline. I'm Adam. That's Dr. Drew. Phone number 1-800-LOVE-191. Dr. Drew, board-certified physician, addiction medicine specialist. Brad and Joe both here tonight from Linkin Park. Good to see you guys as usual.
Word.
Linkin Park is, we'll plug the CD and then some appearances as well. They're going to be doing the Cypress Hill Smokeout. Drew, what year do you think we're in with the Smokeout?
8?
6. Thanks for crapping on my point, you jackass.
I thought you were...
Oh, please. Shut his mic off. Be Real thinks they're in their second year, though, so that's how you know it's good S. You know what I mean?
Bobo, we can't remember the name of the thing yet, so...
How would us know Be Real is? Cypress Hill, by the way, speaking of making fun of them, they're going to be here tomorrow night, and then Papa Roach on Thursday. But Linkin Park, Drew was just saying... what were you saying? 2 days ago, how much you love the band Linkin Park?
Yes, I was.
As human beings?
No, and how
as
we...
artists, of course.
Of course. And as we watched some bands emerge and disappear, we sort of picked you guys at the beginning. We've told you this before.
Yes.
I think we were saying last time how all of our success is actually due to Loveline and you guys.
Yeah, it's predicated on that.
And I want to clarify, I don't mean some of it, but we were saying all of it.
Yes,
yeah.
I am amazed, and I don't know if you guys are too, but that the biggest selling album of 2001, Linkin Park, it's not that you guys don't deserve it, but don't you think, I don't know, Mariah Carey or something? Like, isn't it always Britney Spears? I mean, don't you always sort of think in those terms?
Sometimes like when I'm trying to explain what I do to people who haven't heard of Linkin Park.
No.
People just don't. Yeah, they don't get it. They don't. I mean, but that's kind of cool though because we don't really keep a high profile.
They haven't sold out yet. They haven't sold out yet. They have a movie coming out though.
Oh,
we do have a movie coming out.
That sounds like Monkeys the movie or something.
But they have when's the movie coming out? I didn't even see that.
Actually, we're putting out a live CD and DVD called Live in Texas. It comes out in stores on the 18th, and we're actually showing the movie, which we shot on film at 2 shows at the Summer Sanitarium in theaters on the 17th. And I think it's playing here in Pasadena. But it's really playing all around the country. So if you go to linkinpark.com, you can find out where it's gonna be showing.
And if you go to www.smokeoutfestival.com, and what are the chances that the people that are going to that website are going to be able to string together 14 letters without a major F up or meltdown, or at least getting bored? Some like going WWSM. Screw this. That's how I went. That's the only that limits me from looking at porn on the internet. Anyway, we'll hear something from Linkin Park's CD, and so are we going to? Oh, okay. So the live CD and the DVD's coming out.
Correct.
So we're not going to hear that tonight.
No, you'll hear music from the CD.
Oh, we will.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Am I looking at it? Is it
it's
in my
really
hand?
Not that. It's really pretty straight.
Where is that, Drew? What happened? Oh, I put it over there. All right, so we'll hear that from Linkin Park and much, much more. All right, you guys know how the show goes. We'll get to the phones and make fun of the kids. You want to speak to Julianne? Julianne?
Hi.
You're 21?
Yeah.
What's up?
Well, me and my boyfriend's been together for like 6 months, and we haven't had sex in the last 2 months. And it's driving me nuts.
1/3 of the relationship, no sex.
Yeah.
How was it before that?
Well, in the beginning, we did it probably maybe 4 or 5 times a day.
Well, they just used them all up at the beginning.
Yeah, spent them. I tried to do that with masturbation, but I still haven't gotten to the bottom of my balls yet. Bottomless balls.
You can do by yourself.
You know my balls are like, remember the hat in Lidsville, the kid fell down?
Yes,
just kept going and spinning. And
we found the magic flute. And that's Lidsville. That's Lidsville. Okay.
No, you're thinking
HR
of...
stuff.
That's right. Yeah, so maybe the bloom is off the rose. Maybe there's no love here anymore.
You know what? He always constantly tells me how much he loves me, buying me gifts.
Is he avoiding you?
No, he calls me like 5 times a day, and then he text messages me all day.
Have you asked him about this?
Yeah, and he said, "Oh."
What does he say?
He says there's no mental connection between us, and he's, all that. I mean, I feel like I'm the guy in the relationship. I don't know.
Mental connection.
Are you scaring him away?
No,
I'm
no.
sorry?
20-year-old. How old is the guy?
He's 28.
No.
He's done.
Mental connection is usually a hurdle to get over in the sex department. Like, this is why you travel. This is why guys travel on those sex stores. They go to they go to like the east somewhere. They go through Vietnam. They go on these bicycle sex stores where they just ride through the country banging people. I'm not sure. I may be combining two tours. I'm not totally sure on if it's the bikes. I'm pretty sure they
Bikes,
ride a
Bordeaux,
bike.
bang, all the same.
They bang and then they clear landmines.
Yeah. Okay.
Or there may be separate tours, but the point is they don't want to talk.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
You don't
they're
want
not
the
into
mental
mental
connection.
connection, right,
Yeah.
okay. So
It's over, Julianne.
You think it's over?
Well,
Yeah.
he's not actually buying you gifts and telling you he loves you right this last week or two, right?
Yeah, well, he got me like a nice bracelet the other day.
How long ago?
I'm sorry? Oh, the last, 3 days.
3 days ago.
So you've spoken to him about why it is you're not having as much sex, and he said there's a problem with the mental connection.
Why don't we call him?
Ooh, that's good radio. Why don't we call him?
I don't know about that, and he'd freak out.
Really? Why? What's he do for a living?
Well, he's in the military.
No, really.
Yeah.
Maybe he did go to one of those tours.
Yeah, I think that's what the military is. What branch is he in?
He's in the Army.
Yeah, and where's he stationed?
Tour of booty.
At the moment, I think he's somewhere in the middle of Iraq.
He's in the middle of. Hold on a second.
Whoa. Julianne, is
She have a tumor? Or is she bogus? Or he you understand he can't hump. You can't put his penis in the mail and hump you with it.
I think she's
He's in Iraq?
I think she's effing with us and wanted us to get to that. You know what I'm saying?
Huh?
Yeah.
Hold on. Oops, wrong button here. Julianne.
Yeah, she hung up.
Did she hang up?
Yeah.
Oh, was that a bogus call?
Yeah.
Really?
What was the payoff for her, though?
Well, that's how a woman might do a bogus call.
Oh, because they're stupid?
Not stupid. They just don't have the bogus gene.
Shouldn't there be like a punchline, though?
Yeah, here's the whole thing. Like, I can pick up the phone, call anybody, and tell them that I see a prowler out front of their house, and then hang up and laugh. It's not really that creative. It's not
Nor
that
is it funny. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, you just call the semi-straight problem about, well, he bought me a bracelet, but we haven't had sex in a couple of months. Well, what the F does that mean? All right. Here's the problem with women.
Everything we say,
they can't even do an entertaining bogus call.
Everything we've been saying, we take back because we didn't have the right information.
What did we say?
Well, we were saying the relationship is over. Now we have no idea.
This is why I abuse the callers. Because what if it's a bogus call?
You don't want to miss that opportunity to abuse?
Well, aren't you glad I was abusive?
Yeah, in this case, yeah.
Okay.
You're proactively abusive.
Yeah, I'm saying there is a 1 in, let's say, 25 chance that is a bogus caller, but I can't chance being nice to the other 24 for that one.
Yeah, you can't miss that.
You understand?
Yeah.
Watch how this works. Cherie?
Hi,
Sherry, what's your name?
Cherie.
You're 15?
Yeah.
What's your problem?
Can I say hi to the band first?
Okay.
Hi.
I love how Adam's like the gatekeeper.
You guys totally rock. I mean,
No, hold on. That's more than hi. I just agreed to hi. Not totally rock. That was never cleared.
please.
All right. What do you want me to tell them? I'll tell them.
That they totally saved my life.
Saved
a few
your
times.
saved their life. All right.
You totally saved Sherry's life quite a few times.
Right. What else?
And I love them, and yeah, they kick ass.
And
Sherry
she
loves
thinks you
you.
guys are gay, but that's cool.
No.
No, that I know. She says she loves you guys and that you kick ass.
Yeah.
Tell her thank you.
No.
The band says, what?
Hmm?
Yeah, they said thank you.
I've actually hired Adam as a spiritual advisor, and I don't talk directly to anyone.
Right.
So what's the deal, Sheree?
Well, I've been shooting heroin for about 6 months now, and I usually do it in my left arm.
Well, here, first of all, if the band is actually going to save your life, hopefully you'll follow their direction tonight.
Yeah.
So, guys, want to give us a little direction here?
Stop.
Yeah, you need to stop.
Because that is a fatal condition, heroin addiction.
Shooting at 15.
Yeah,
for
that's
a woman.
That's big time.
That is big time.
And you need to get into a treatment. You need to be somewhere.
I just got out 6 months ago. That's the thing.
But how many months did you spend in treatment?
I spent a full year.
Well, you need to get back. You need
I
to
know.
spend a few years in treatment.
Full year.
Yeah. This
Yeah.
Is,
Oh, boy.
Yeah, it was good times, let me tell you.
Well, you
so
need to-
were you shooting, 13 and a half?
No, I have family problems and that whole deal, and so
Yeah, but what drug were you doing that sent you into rehab for a year?
opium.
Opium.
And,
Smoking opium.
you know,
Really?
It wasn't just about drugs, but it's treatment facility.
All right. Why, you have a horrible family?
Yeah.
Now you may, though, need just the drug piece because
Yeah.
boy, that's in full swing now.
Yeah.
And so what's the question?
Well, I'm used to like bruising and redness and swelling and stuff in my arm, but there seems to be like a line forming, and I know staph infections because I've already had one. And
But that's what this is.
That's what it is. And when you start getting that line that looks like it's underneath the skin, like an ink mark, like a red ink, how's that look
No,
like?
not there's tracks. You get tracks from shooting.
Well, you get tracks, but don't you get it? Can't you get that sort of blood? It almost looks like somebody took a red pen.
Yeah, that's infection going up the lymphatics.
Is that a staph infection? Or that's
Often a
something-
strap. And when people say they're having blood poisoning, that's what
Wasn't
they're
that what
talking
I
to.
just saying, jackass?
Yeah, I said yes. I said yes.
Well, you said tracks.
No, I said there are tracks. Because she kept saying
All right,
no, it's not
come
that.
on.
And
Who's the
there's
drug expert? Cherie,
yeah.
are you living at home now with your hateful parents?
Yes, in fact, I am.
Well, but here's the deal.
Can you listen to them and stop shooting?
They don't know.
Well, you need to go to a hospital tonight because this
Yeah.
can infect. Yeah, these can get really bad really fast.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
Okay.
had one.
Any fever or chills or anything yet?
Huh? Yeah.
Fever?
I'm really cold, actually.
Yeah. You need to go now to the hospital right this minute.
Okay.
Okay. This
All
this can become life-threatening fast.
Yeah.
Well, you've heard of the flesh-eating bacteria. That's a version of this, and sometimes people get infection on the heart valves,
That's
complicating things like this, and you can just get the plain old lymphatic infection that you got there, and that's bad enough sometimes.
yeah.
Hey, Cherie,
Yeah.
the band just slipped me a note and said that they will refuse to rock until you go to the hospital.
Well, see,
So you got to talk to the kids.
I quit shooting dope for like 3 weeks to save my money to go see them at Sanitarium, but I'm stupid, and my dope dealer's my sister, and I gave my money to her to go buy our tickets, and she bought the dope with it instead, so I don't know. It'd be
Although,
cool to get
if they
back.
were having a contest where people wrote essays as to why you think you should see Linkin Park, this would be
It's a good one.
probably in the finalists. But you have to go to the hospital now,
Yeah,
Cherie,
tonight you have first things first.
so that you can live to see Linkin Park again.
All right.
All
All
right?
right?
All
Thanks
right,
for calling.
guys.
Good luck, okay?
Thanks.
All right, take care of yourself.
Go to the hospital.
15 slamming the heroin, that's bad, right?
It's big time.
It is. And do girls not shoot as much as guys, or it doesn't matter?
I don't know the data off the top of my head. I would bet
Really?
there are more guys.
Guys are just, they got
But I've
the
treated a bunch
stomach
of
for it.
I've treated a bunch of girls.
Really? Do you take payment, or it's just straight sex?
No, just straight,
It's just sex with the
service,
ladies,
yeah.
right?
Of course.
Yeah. Yeah, why? I mean, that's payment, right? I mean, as a guy, you would just take the money and just go out and buy dinner and whatever to get the sex anyway. This sort of eliminates the middleman, and it cuts down on paperwork as well,
It's
right?
an efficient market. You're a dick. Let's go.
Oh, true. Come on, buddy. How dare you? Jessica,
Yeah,
you're 18?
yeah.
What's up?
I just wanted your guys' opinion on, like, kinky sex, I guess, because not many guys like it, I guess. So,
Really?
yeah.
Well, why?
I
Really?
don't-
What kind of kinky sex?
Like biting and stuff.
Yeah.
I can't
Well,
find any guys, so I was just wondering.
Biting.
What kind of biting?
Like biting, hard biting.
Do you bite them or do they bite you?
Both.
Do you have to draw blood?
No.
But just to the point, and is that foreplay or is that
Yeah, just like rough sex.
rough sex?
And
Yeah.
all these guys are like, oh, we want to be passionate type stuff.
Yeah. Here's the thing about guys. Guys like kinky sex, but they like to initiate it. They like to think it's their idea. If it's your idea, it freaks them out a little bit sometimes. And also, they know they're dealing with a nut job.
And and overt, nearly violent aggression is a type of kink, but not what most guys would think of when they think of kink.
Well, what do guys want out of kinky? What do you think? Let's just put Jessica on hold for a second. We'll talk to Brad and Joe and Dr. Drew about what do you think guys want, like what their idea of kinky is?
I don't know if it involves drawing blood.
No, I would say most of the
extreme.
time not.
No.
Probably dressing up.
What do you think, Joe?
I think the guys to ask are road crew guys. They're the guys that kind of into that stuff.
I'm trying to think of like where you take your average guy, you say you can have a one-night stand with an attractive young woman, and you can get a little kinky, or you can do whatever you want. Where do you go with it?
They're not going to go too far off the
beaten path?
No.
Yeah.
They're going to change positions. They're going to...
Yeah, okay.
Smack a
Well,
little
let's
bit.
just explore. It's a little hair tugging,
Yeah,
a little ass tanning, yes, a little rough trade.
maybe.
Nothing wrong with that. As you know, I
you
like a
that.
little
Yes,
nipple play.
I know.
I have sensitive nipples. It's not a crime. I refuse to be
It's not a
quiet
crime, but
about
it's
it.
disgusting.
I'm not going to go away. I'm right here with my sensitive nipples. I know you wish I would take them somewhere and put
Yes.
them under a rock. I will not hide my
You're
nipples.
not ashamed.
I'm not ashamed, and I'm tired of hiding my semi-hairy, sensitive nipples, Drew, yes?
Oh.
I like a little nipple play.
Yes, I hear you.
That's me.
Yes, I get it.
Some people like a Caesar salad or a brandy snifter after a nice dinner. I like a little nipple play. That's me. That's Adam Carolla. That's who I am. And Drew, you're going to have to learn to love that man.
No.
Okay, how about the
Tolerate it.
How about you learn to love the nipple that's closest to you, and we'll call it a push.
Just the one?
Yeah, just
As long as
the
they
one.
don't have to touch it.
Just the one.
I don't think he has to love it. He just has to learn to coexist.
That's right. You guys have to
Cohabitate.
learn to work together. Yeah, for the greater good of the right nipple, which is semi-retarded, and it's what I call special needs nipple. Okay. What were we talking
But
about?
Jessica is not just kinky. Jessica was physically abused. Jessica's into aggression. That's true fetish.
Here's guys' stuff. Guys would like a threesome. That's a nice little kinky thing. If you're just talking about for a night, whatever. Guys wouldn't mind filming something, doing something like that, looking, viewing.
Right,
That
they're
kind
just
of
into
thing.
looking at women in different ways, and
And they wouldn't mind. Maybe a little lingerie, a little having the girl masturbate, letting them watch that. Maybe putting on a porn film.
watch, whatever.
Right,
But
when
not be bitten and not biting.
right, unless the guys are a little screwed up. And Jessica, you're not getting guys that are screwed up enough.
Yeah.
Yeah. So what's the matter with you?
I don't know, but it doesn't always have to be biting. It seems like all the guys like biting.
That doesn't answer.
and
That's
stuff.
not answering the question.
They-
Go ahead.
But I'm
What's
just saying they all.
Blah, 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 blah. Were you physically abused?
No,
No.
No, it never hit you.
no,
You got a stepdad?
no,
No.
no.
All right. You have a real dad?
Yeah,
Where's he?
he lives in California.
Aha.
How old were you when he left?
I don't know.
All right. Next. You don't know.
Yeah, well, that's where it all came from. Whatever he did to
All
her.
right. Now I feel bad. Jessica,
Yeah,
I'm going to ask you one more time. How old were you?
like 15.
15.
Around 15, yeah.
Around 15?
Yeah.
It's like 20 months ago the guy left. What do you mean you don't know? You know how old you were.
Yeah.
Jessica, you got something really going on
What's
here.
the problem with you?
Yeah.
Are you stoned?
No.
No, she just didn't deny. She just doesn't want to deal with it at all. Can't even admit when he left.
Are you a screwed up person?
No.
No?
No.
So why did your dad leave?
He didn't like my mom.
He didn't what?
I live by myself right now, but he didn't like my mom.
And why did you move out?
Because I wanted to be on my own, I guess.
Yeah.
I didn't want to live in California, so.
And
All right.
why would not live with your mom?
I don't know. She's odd.
What's wrong with her?
She just is. She picks at me a lot. Like
she-
she tells me to do things for her when she doesn't do anything for herself. She's really lazy.
And if you don't do things, what does she do?
She just kicks me out anyway. So.
All right.
Yes, this is really a horrible situation.
You got issues here,
Horrible
baby doll.
situation.
I'm doing good though by myself.
Oh, no, it sounds like you're doing great.
Yeah.
What are you doing?
Well, I go to ACC, like Austin Community College,
Oh,
and
no. That's not doing good.
stuff.
No. What are you doing for money?
I work 2 jobs.
Yeah.
Video store and?
I work.
Hostess?
I work at Fast Forward and Kirby Lane.
Ah.
Of course.
Fast Forward. I got a franchise right down the street. I love those people.
Well, Jessica, until you can make
the best reel-to-reel repair place, walk-in service-wise, there is.
Oh.
What is Fast Forward?
The skate shop.
I see. And what's the other place?
It's a cafe.
All right. All right, baby doll.
Until you...
Are you hot?
I don't know.
Yeah, guys like you?
Yeah, I actually, I don't, want to sound.
Yeah, all right. I can tell a hot chick because they're just sort of. Here's the thing: if you're 18 and you're hot, you can only go so low in society. I mean, it doesn't matter what kind of crappy job you have. Doesn't matter if you go to junior college. Doesn't matter what kind of shape your family's in. Doesn't matter how much money you do or don't have.
You have power.
There's a certain confidence, a certain degree. You will doors will open, and there will always be a guy out there. Mm-hmm. A distraction, some form of distraction. Somebody will be chasing around, wanting to have sex with you. It'll be sort of empty, but it'll be a distraction nonetheless.
Well, she needs to create a cohesive narrative of her life, some way of really coming to terms with what has happened to her, and it's a lot.
To me, that means you're saying she should write a play. Is that what that means?
Therapy.
A musical?
Therapy. Yeah, musical.
Musical about therapists?
Same thing.
All right. Can we all agree that Jessica's about 1,000,000 miles away from anything?
Yes.
Okay, so here's what I'm saying. This is like sometimes Drew is talking about he's talking about like decorating the town, like what the glass shades on the lamppost should be like, and the town is flooded.
Right.
Do you know what I mean?
Yes.
We're looking at putting plywood up here and weathering the storm.
Right.
So Jessica needs to not get pregnant.
Mm-hmm.
She needs to not get strung out on drugs.
Not get with a crazy guy.
Not some crazy abusive guy.
Mm-hmm.
Continue her education
at UT.
Although the junior college is
She's
not
in Austin. She can go to University of Texas.
After what, 35 years of junior college?
Enough junior college.
All right, I don't like junior college. All right, we're going to take a break. We're going to hear something from Linkin Park. Brad and Joe are both here, representing Linkin Park. We'll hear something off the Meteora CD after this. Hey everybody, it's the Loveline. I'm Adam. That's Dr. Drew. Phone number 1-800-LOVE-191. Cypress Hill tomorrow night. Linkin Park tonight. Brad and Joe both here. Live in Texas is the name of the CD. I misspoke before because Drew hid the real CD from me. We will intentionally, although he'll never admit it. My left nipple's angry at you, by the way, Drew. It's going to take a lot of licking to get back on its good graces.
No.
A lot of licking.
I'm going to send in the nipple fluffer.
And a little flicking to get it started.
Licking and flicking.
No. Flicking, then licking.
Okay.
And then it's time to suck and duck. Because... You know what I'm saying, buddy?
I know what you're saying.
Yeah. All right. So, what's the breakdown?
Licked and flick. Flicked and licked.
Then?
Sucked and duck.
That's right.
Yeah. Good times.
Right. Then we eat. Okay. All right. Linkin Park is here. Well, let's take one call, and then we'll hear something off the live CD. And, again, Cypress Hill in here tomorrow night, and Linkin Park is going to be at the 6th annual Cypress Hill Smokeout.
You mean the second? annual.
Yeah, according to Be Real and the rest of the members of Cypress Hill, which is taking place. Well, I guess they don't know where it would be either, but it'd be at the National Orange Show Event Center in San Bernardino, and that's going to take place on the 15th, Saturday? Where are we now?
Yeah, it's Saturday.
All right. Well, I say good times to that. Let's get back to the phones and talk to Stevie. Stevie?
Hi.
Hey, Stevie, you're 16. What's up there?
Yeah, okay, yeah, I'm 16 and my boyfriend's 19 and we're really sexually active and, I use birth control and he uses a condom and I got pregnant. I don't know how, I don't know what to do.
What birth control are you using?
I'm
Corn
not...
cob.
What are you using?
Ultra?
Ultra?
Yeah.
That's fabric softener, sweetie. That was just a sample. I got that in the mail, too.
Is it a 21-day pill? How many days a month are you taking the pill? Yeah, this is bogus.
Is it?
Yeah.
Maybe I'm just confounding everybody with my nipple talk or making fun of them.
That's again, we're asking for specifics because they don't make sense. They go.
Wouldn't that be almost impossible?
Essentially impossible. Yeah. I mean that's immaculate conception.
Yeah,
that's a child that needs to come into the world.
Yeah, but could be Beelzebub too. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Could be Satan.
No.
Well, it could be. There's the dark side has a power as well.
Yeah, and they always come in as good ones, huh?
They start off as good, and then they go bad, and then sometimes they go good again. You know, but you don't hear about them so much. It's not as exciting. Yeah, we need it. You know, we need. Let me tell you what we need. You guys are young. You don't remember the devil, but there was a time when we were scared of Satan. Remember?
He was coming all the time.
He had his own triangle. He had his own spot in Bermuda out there in the ocean.
He had a movie coming out every week, and a television show. Movie of the week every week.
Wasn't just Satan himself, but he would possess kids, dogs. Devil Dog, Hound from Hell. That was a movie a week.
And then heavy equipment.
Yeah, that was Killdozer, but that was actually possessed by aliens.
Oh, that's right. Okay. Well, you know.
Yeah, the point is there's a lot of possession going on, and Satan was behind most of it. And I say the guy's lost a lot of street cred lately.
It took him 30 years, but he's gone.
I know. I miss in all those Damien and Omen movies.
Think how many for 10 years there was nothing but that crap.
I kind of miss that Satan stuff.
They're replaced by aliens.
And the aliens stepped in, and then they died out. And where are we now?
What's the new thing?
It's
like Sex in the City.
Sort of random killer kind of. I mean, in the killer, you know, in the horror movie genre, it's just sort of demented, inbred guys with chainsaws.
Right.
But the devil was great. I miss the devil. And you know the problem with the devil now? He's all cool now. He's like, oh, he's Keanu Reeves, and what's his name? He's a slick, high-priced a divorce attorney. No, he needs a pitchfork and the horns and stuff.
But just taking over things.
Yeah.
And getting inside of people and taking them over.
Yeah.
Insidiousness.
Yeah, sucking you into triangles over the ocean. And
sucking and then flicking.
Yeah.
And then ducking.
Sucking and then ducking, yeah, and then flicking and licking. But look, here's what I'm saying. I'm not, I don't think Satan himself listens to the show. Although I'm sure he catches it a while during his commute. I don't know. But, driving to hell and back, it's a long commute. But I know some of his minions listen to the show because they call up quite often.
Yes, they seem to. We've had a few tonight.
Tell Satan to get busy, would you?
Get back in the media?
Yeah, but get back doing those
He
things.
needs a new publicist. That thing gets the ball.
Just start possessing
Maybe
people.
he's become...
A publicist? Yeah, I've suspected that for years. All right, let's hear something from Linkin Park off of the Live in Texas CD. The first song we're going to hear is called Numb. Hey, everybody, that's Linkin Park off of Live in Texas. Also, not only a CD, but a DVD.
And a theatrical release.
Yes, it's all, although the theatrical release is not included in the actual DVD CD package here. I mean, you couldn't buy a theatrical release, can you, Drew?
It's the same basic
Same one, but you don't get a movie theater,
you don't get
what I'm saying.
No movie
you don't get a
theater.
chair, you don't get any popcorn, but you get everything you need.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's what you're saying.
You know what's weird? Like, they always do that stuff where, like, how technology's going to kill another technology, or at least an old technology. Like, well, as soon as people get DVD players and big screens, they're never going to leave the house.
Right, there'll be no theaters.
There'll be no theaters. Yeah, and I was thinking, like, they must have thought that as soon as someone decided you could record on a cassette and listen to it in your car. It's like, well, no one's going to listen to the radio anymore. You'll just listen to whatever songs you want to hear, right? Like, how come all this stuff that seems like you'll never see this again or you'll never do this again, it doesn't seem to go away?
What you're referring to is the panic that that people have when any time a new technology is introduced, and they're afraid of it. Yeah. They like to preserve the status quo.
Right, and I am trying, and I think people like that experience. But I'm also trying to think of there's probably a handful of examples of things that did actually die.
Yeah,
laser discs.
Laser disc?
Yeah. Horses.
Yeah, but laser disc wasn't killed by a technology. It was just the wrong technology for the time.
Like 8-track.
Yeah, well, every once in a while you got to make a decision between like AC current and DC current.
Right,
you know what I mean?
they're beta and VHS. But
I want you guys just now. I'm going to let you think about this. True, don't give it away to the band. So I know you know the answer. The Carolla family went with either beta or VHS.
They put their bet down on one of those technologies.
Yeah, they went with one or two, either one of the formats. They went with one of the formats. Now, by the way, 7 years after either one of them came out, guess which one my dad, Jim Carolla, bought at the Radio Shack in 1982?
Well, if he was a smart man, he would have bought the beta because it's actually better quality.
Right.
and then
evidently he was a genius because that's what he brought home. That's right. He had the pride in knowing.
Listen, there were guys that...
The guy must have been laughing his ass off when in, like, seriously, 1983, my dad is leaving the Radio Shack with the beta, knowing that they no longer rent movies on beta anymore and they've discontinued the tapes. There you go, man.
There were people that continued to make carriages in the turn of the century because they were convinced the automobile was not going to replace the horse. Impossible.
Well, the jury's still out.
Yeah.
All right, let's take one more call before we go to break, yeah? All right. Arthur?
Yeah?
You're 16?
Yeah, what's up?
What's up?
What's up?
Well, first of all, I have a question for you. Like, have you ever been in a movie?
Who are you talking to?
You.
Me?
Yeah.
This is it.
And by the way, you should not supposed to answer with you, are you?
Callers.
Who's screening these calls?
Yeah, that's what I'm wondering.
You. That's who's screening it. Me?
Oh, my bad.
Arthur.
What?
Okay. Are you stoned?
No.
You're always this way?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, that's bad.
Because it's my first time in on a phone.
You've never been on the phone before?
Well, on the air.
Oh, on the air. But you've ordered pizzas and talked to people and stuff, right?
But you can notice the performance edge he's got going here. It's really quite something.
You got a gift, buddy. Hey, Arthur, so you want to know if I've ever been in a movie?
Yeah.
Me, Adam?
Yeah.
Yeah, I've been in several movies. Here's what either I get cut or the movie never makes it. But yeah, you could probably I could come up with a list of 5 movies you could find me in.
That After Sex one got around.
Yeah, we were in a movie with like Brooke Shields. Me and Drew did something sometime. Freddie Prinze Jr. in that whatever romantic comedy he did. There was a man show scene in that, and then. Oh, who cares? Arthur, what are you going to do? Go out and get one?
Not right now.
Okay,
not
buddy.
at this second.
Well,
Good.
I'll tell you what.
That's good.
You call me when you saved up enough money to rent one of my DVDs, all right?
All right.
All right, buddy. Good times.
Okay.
Hey, thanks for calling.
Good question, too. It was really good.
Oh, all right, but I still have my other question.
Oh,
okay.
All right.
You want to know if them have ever been in a movie?
No.
No. Okay, go ahead.
Well, my question is, like, can you get pregnant from anal sex?
Mm-hmm. You can. Yeah. That's the only way a guy can get pregnant. You think he has a vagina?
A chick.
Oh, a chick.
Yeah.
That's one of the things I explored in my movie, by the way.
Anal sex pregnancies?
It was called...
anal sex pregnancies.
It was called Flicking and Licking, Sucking and Ducking, Volume 5. The Revenge of the Left Nipple. No, Arthur, you can't do that. Do you have a girl that would let you do this?
Well, it was like the first time, and right now I'm like all pretty scared and everything, you know.
Yeah, I'd be more concerned about STDs and things like that.
I don't believe Arthur's doing this.
Yeah, he doesn't sound like that kind of guy.
Yeah,
And
Arthur,
you
you don't
should
sound like an anal sex
be
guy.
wearing a condom if you're doing that kind of thing.
Well, it's just like, you know, it's like my first time and everything, and...
Yeah. Arthur, what do you want to be when you grow up?
Well, a biologist.
A biologist?
Yeah.
An
Why?
interesting choice, given the question of this evening.
Yeah. Why biologist?
I like mixing chemicals and everything.
Okay.
Yeah.
I think that's more dealers, what you're talking about. But I'm talking about like stepping on a kilo of high-grade stuff out of Miami. All right, Arthur. Well, good times. You're going to have to do well in school, right?
Mm-hmm.
All right.
You in school now?
Yeah.
All right.
All right, buddy. You keep pecking away at that, and leave the anal sex to the pros, all right?
All right, but you can't...
All right.
Wear a condom.
All right, wear a condom. What's going on here, Drew?
Yeah, I brought Lauren in here. A little discussion with her about it.
It's weird callers last night and tonight.
Yeah.
All right, I'll talk to Drew.
Well, no.
Lauren's going to take care of business. I mean, she's a bulldog. All right. Linkin Park in studio tonight, live in Texas is the CD we're talking about. We'll hear something else off of that.
It's also pronounced live in Texas.
Oh, I'm sorry.
No, I'm just
Oh, good.
Jesus Christ. It's like Saturday Night Live.
Right. Like Live Tyler.
You scared me. The CD is out, has a DVD in the package, too. And we'll take a quick break. We'll be right back. Hey, everybody, it's Loveline. I'm Adam. That's Dr. Drew over there. Brad and Joe, both representing Linkin Park tonight. The CD is live in Texas, and where'd my CD go, Drew? Oh.
Drew hit it again.
I put it up there.
Drew. All right, buddy. You have to do some serious flicking and licking to get out of the doghouse now.
Yeah, you know,
no more talking. No more talking and squawking. Start the flicking and licking, the sucking and the ducking, and then we'll talk.
My kids have discovered Linkin Park, and they were so excited, as are many of their classmates.
Oh, really?
So I'm having to just hide away a bunch of stuff here for them.
Must be nice to be the cool dad.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
You're still just dad.
No, but you're the cool dad.
Isn't that an oxymoron?
Yeah, exactly. You're just dad.
It is, but I mean, now that your kids are getting into that age where you're going and chilling with Linkin Park.
I'm not cool. They just see access. You see?
No, you're more than a hatch to cool.
It's more like, what's he doing up there?
Why is Linkin Park talking to you?
Yeah, right.
Yeah, but
now that you are, let us in.
It's still better than your dad just telling stories about the Depression and how much money a quarter is, and pants up around his armpits, and wearing a pair of shoes that went out of style when My Three Sons went off the air. You know what I mean?
No.
Huh?
How dare you?
My dad?
How dare you?
My dad got divorced my mom in like let's call it 73.
We only have 4 minutes left in this segment.
Had to get
I see us launching into something here about your family.
Had to get some new threads.
Yeah.
Had to look cool.
I bet he got the tie up in the front.
Platform shoes.
What color?
He had a white one. White plats. And jeans that laced up in the front and the back.
Oh, yes.
Oh, yeah, because he was single now.
That's a good look.
44 and single and cooling it up.
I mean, it's like something out of a cartoon.
Had a pick. Dad used a pick.
No.
Oh, yeah.
That's brutal.
Oh, yeah.
Was this during the beta years?
This came after.
This is laying the groundwork for the pivotal beta decision that took place 8-10 years later. Yeah, this is the groundwork.
It's all starting to make sense now.
It's all coming together. Angelita,
Yeah?
you're 15.
Yes, I am.
What's up?
Okay. Oh, my God.
Oh, my God.
I love Loveline, and I love Linkin Park. To be on the show right now is a privilege.
It's like a win-win.
Thanks. Wow.
It's a complete win-win. I love the 4 of you. Well, the 8 of you, if we get all technical.
Who do you like the best in order?
Brad, I can't. I don't know. I can't say. I mean, you guys are all great.
Do the rankings between the 4 of us.
Put Brad at the top. It's all right.
Brad would be one.
Say.
Because I love Brad.
Well, yeah, obviously you don't hate the guy.
Then
You want to
Adam's
be
too,
number
because
one.
everybody loves Adam.
Oh, no, I want to hear. Let's hear from her. Let's hear from her.
I don't know. Don't put me on the spot.
It's too late.
See my pathology kicking in here? I have to rescue her from this right
Yeah,
away.
leave her alone. All right, Angelita, go ahead.
Okay, well, I want to ask the guys from Linkin Park if they know about fan fiction on the internet.
It's like made-up stuff, made-up stories.
Yeah. Have you read it, or have you ever been on any of the sites?
No.
No?
What's the point of fan fiction?
It's just fans goofing off, like their favorite bands or their favorite artists. They just write fake stories, just make them up and just have fun with it. And it's all in good fun.
Is there any fan fiction about Adam?
No, I don't know. Actually, I don't think so.
Yeah.
I only read Linkin Park fan fiction.
All right. Well, how do you find fan fiction? Do you go to fan?
It's certain websites. You type in something and you get to it. They have like billions of like stories.
Well, how would you find Linkin Park fan fiction?
You would go to a certain website and then you would click on Linkin Park and you would get all the stories.
All right. What website would you go to?
Could I say?
Yes.
Okay. Well, there's Fan Domination.
Mm-hmm.
And there's another one. I don't know what it's called though. But,
all right. Fan Domination.
I'm kind of into fan nonfiction. It's called LinkinPark.com.
Oh yeah. I was there.
All right. That's enough.
So Angelita was having a privileged experience. Come on.
All right, but now the party's over. It's time to start.
Well, let her get some parting comments.
No, it's enough. So go to LinkinPark.com. Yeah. All right,
that was almost a question that time.
She got her licks in.
I'm looking at questions up here. Like yes, no answer. It's something. No, really? Yes, no.
All right. Dad won't let her date. Huh? That's Myra. Myra,
Yeah, hi.
you're 18.
Yes, I am.
Your dad won't let you date.
Okay, it's even worse than that. By the way, hi, Adam. Yeah.
Hey, yeah. That's what I'm talking about. What, do you have one of those wacky nationalities where people don't get to date?
Well, it goes farther than that. It's more of a machismo kind of thing.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, well, it's a Latin thing.
Yeah.
All right, Mexican parents?
Yes.
What is it? Usually the Mexicans, they turn them out at like 14. What do you mean they won't let you date at 18?
Oh no, it goes even deeper than that.
All right, well hold on. We're gonna plumb the depths of the Latino male culture after this. We got to take a break first. All right?
Okay.
You're calling from San Pedro?
Yeah, right here in California.
What is that? Is that like Saint Pedro?
Yeah.
And how come some are Santa and some are San? One's a female, one's a male?
Yeah, and yeah, basically.
So is Santa Claus a female?
Yeah. Yeah, what about that? Well, hold on. We'll get to the bottom of that and other mysteries of the Spanish culture like Alvera Street with Linkin Park after this. Hey everybody, it's Loveline. I'm Adam. That's Dr. Drew. Phone number 1-800-LOVE-191. Brad and Joe both here tonight from Linkin Park. Live in Texas is the name of the CD and DVD. It is a live CD. Drew?
Yep.
Not since the Pat Travers CD have I heard this kind of live work on a CD, yes?
Pat Travers. Mm-hmm. I was thinking the concert for Bangladesh.
Uh-huh. I was thinking a little boom, boom, out go the lights. Remember that one?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. You know, I always wonder about I always wonder when certain bands that only seem to have live albums, like Frampton. Remember Peter Frampton?
Frampton Comes Alive.
Frampton Comes Alive. And it's always like, yeah, this is cool, but it's like, how does the audience know the song? Because I never heard these songs in the recorded version.
Right.
Frampton's got 20,000 people singing along while he's playing that weird mouth harp thing. And it's like, well, how do they know? I mean, I wouldn't be cheering if I was there. I'd be cheering after the Frampton Comes Alive album came out.
Right, once you heard it 3,000 times.
Right, yeah. That's big.
Yeah, he worked it out.
All right. I know what the kids are into, by the way.
Yeah.
They're into 25-year-old music.
And flicking.
Yeah, and licking. and
biting.
Sounds like
biting, yeah.
Wasn't there a episode of Hee Haw or a theme? I'm a flicking.
There's
I'm a picking and I'm a licking.
There's a little picking and grinning going on.
Remember, I'm a picking and I'm a...
True, again. You see, here's why the kids love me, because I make the Frampton references from the mid to late 70s.
Yes.
You make the hee-haw references.
Early 60s.
From the middle. You go back to the dawn of civilization, whereas I only go back a scant 30 years.
Right, you're right.
Listen, my references were made only 15 to 18 years after these people were born.
Yes. You
see what I'm saying?
Admittedly, yes.
Or before they were born, yes. All right. You guys remember hee-haw?
It's 1977.
Oh, really?
That's when I was born.
It went on, yeah. Hee-haw went on, yeah.
The cartoon horse, right? Was the
opening, yeah.
It was like a mule or something. Yeah, they used to have good racist programming back then. Dukes of Hazzard, Hee-Haw.
My memory starts at like Three's Company.
Yeah, they used to have
But
shows.
if you're a 17-year-old male watching Hee-Haw...
Yeah, that's good times. Those twins.
In those days, that was porn.
Popping up in the cornfield.
To me,
yeah.
To me, it's all about Benny Hill.
Oh, yeah. Hey, you know what was crazy, too, when there was eventually they would rerun the Benny Hill episode, and you would know that there, for instance, was a gag where he was down at the seashore, and when he slammed his dressing room door, the other two next to him popped open, and there were some girls in there sort of covering up with a towel, and you would anticipate now. And now it's down on the knees, and you're like a linebacker now. Like, I'm down, I'm broken down. You know, like I'm down, like bent knees.
These guys
doing
cannot
that
relate.
head on a swivel
These
thing.
guys were raised
you
on
guys don't know what it's like to be in a world without porn. We had nothing. We had Sears catalogs. We had Raft boxes. We had Benny Hill. That's all we had. I had Beta. They didn't allow porn to be made in the Beta format. Hey, we didn't have stuff. I mean,
Benny Hill was way advanced.
You didn't have porn in high school. No computers. No nothing.
Playboy just was invented.
Here's what happened.
Was there really no porn?
There was no porn. It was a world without porn.
Oh, you know what there was? There was those theaters.
Yes,
the
film. There was
theaters.
film, right.
Yeah.
That's a weird concept.
But no one would
That
go
is
to
a bizarre concept. I was...
What's that? I mean,
no one
that's
would
the
go to
only
those,
technology they had, right?
Film.
I was saying to Drew, like, imagine explaining to your kids that, groups of guys would have to get together. Like, I mean, you look at it now, like, you watching a porn movie with three of your buddies on the same sofa is a little weird, right? I mean, still, you got to take care of business. What are you going to do? But it's a little weird. Imagine going to a group. I mean, you're going to a theater. This is a mass porn viewing, and there's 270 guys sitting there. 56 are trying to beat off. I don't know what the actual... Imagine, by the way, doing maintenance at a theater's got to be bad enough with the spilled Mr. Pibb and the Jujubes and stuff. Imagine doing it at the Pussycat Theater. I mean, you are now you're dressed in the Bomb Squad stuff. I would have robots. I would have like those Bomb Squad robots to take care of it. I mean, imagine working the aisles over there.
Maybe they just cover everything like in like a tarp.
But nobody
of
went to those theaters.
No.
Only weirdos would go to them. Adam,
My buddy Zeb worked at a Pussycat when I was like 19.
Oh, so you scored.
Oh, that was huge. That was huge. And here's the other thing, too.
That's where Zeb went bad.
You would watch 9 hours of porn. I mean, there would be a triple feature going down.
Wouldn't you have to watch 4 hours just to get to the sex scenes anyway? Because it was film.
Well,
they thought they were making film.
It moved along a little, but there would be 5 movies. There'd be like 4 or 5 movies playing, and you would sit there, and you go in at noon, and you come out at 8:30 at night, and just sit there watching 4 hours of porn. Oh my God. Your penis just going to explode. It's like a heart. just your pants. It's like a pig's heart in your pocket for like 4 hours. It was crazy. Guys would start beating off. But I just imagine explaining to the next generation, oh, yeah, man, we would gather communally and all sit in a big theater, just like you watch your Star Wars movies or your...
But then, when guys started taking care of themselves in theaters, we start arresting them. Mm-hmm. And there was a guy that had a kids show, and we arrested him.
Got caught for that. Yeah. Now, here's the thing. Once in a while, somebody would have a 16 or 8 millimeter projector. it was always somebody you knew. It was never me, but it was some guy from up in the hills, know somebody or something. But here was the deal, and then someone would get hold of a film. It oftentimes wouldn't be the same guy, but some guy had a film, little 16 millimeter film. It lasts like 20 minutes. And here's the problem. First off, the projectors, the bulbs were like $75. Remember that? Mm-hmm. And they would always burn out, and they were white hot. Yeah. And if the film would always jam, and if it jammed for more than a second and a half, you just see it start burning, and everyone would have to dive on it. No, like slow motion, like that's like when the mother sees the car backing up and her kid sitting there playing. No, had to knock the thing and get the tractor treads re-going. But here's the thing. You couldn't just watch porn anytime. People would have to leave the house. They'd have to leave the country. I mean, parents would have to go away for 3 days in order for you to watch porn because setting the thing up and getting everything lined up and set up, it wasn't practical. Yeah. You kids, you don't know with your computers and your you got your
what drives new technologies?
The penis.
Porn.
Yeah. Yeah.
No, seriously, think about what drove the internet.
Telephone.
And then think about, what do you mean the telephone?
Whenever there's been a technological advance, it doesn't take more than about 5 minutes before it goes to the schwanz.
Yeah, and then think about what all the new all this sort of cyber reality stuff is.
Porn.
It's all going to be porn.
Even automobile was the first thing people started about doing in the automobile, taking it somewhere.
Raping. That's right. Taking them to the lake and raping. That's right, Drew. That's what Ford was thinking. Said he wanted a car for the masses of rapists. Isn't that what he said? All right. Let's.
I think that's some fan fiction right there.
All right. Well, he may have said mass. I think he wanted an affordable car for the frugal rapist. Myra.
Yeah. Hi.
Oh yeah, that's right.
So the machismo rules in your house.
Yes.
And you're an adult now. You're 18.
Mm-hmm.
Why don't you move out?
Financially, it's hard for me to do that, so I still have to follow their rules anyways. But I'm planning to, so.
Do you have any brothers and sisters, or are you the oldest?
I'm the oldest, but I have 2 brothers and a sister, so we're, like, evenly divided.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And you speak Spanish, right?
Yeah.
What's the difference between the San and the Santa?
It's like in French where you have the 3 different does, le, and la.
Holy Christ.
There's the male and the feminine, and then
right,
so San is male and Santa is
female, right?
Yeah.
So how do you explain Santa Claus?
I'm not sure. That's not a Spanish word.
I think that's how you explain it. No, we meant how do you explain a guy giving toys to everybody on the same night, okay? I mean, no way is that dude going to cover that kind of ground. I got reindeer. No way. So fake.
Oh, man.
That's fake, Drew. That's totally fake. There's got to be more than one. That's what I'm saying.
It's the movie Santa Claus?
Nah, that's my theory. No, we couldn't see it because it didn't come out in beta.
Oh,
we have this beta. Right. Myra.
Yes.
Yeah. So here's the thing with all the families and the things that they don't like, especially as you're 18 and getting older. You have to suck it up because you're not really going to change your dad or your mom.
Move, yeah.
You have to save your money up, and then you have to move out, and then you go sick. Lesbo stuff, threesomes, whatever.
Hopefully you don't go sick. But we find it a good thing when parents actually do their job here. So it just is overdoing it a bit.
That's not the problem that bothers me because I mean my sister's the one that's more rebellious towards the whole thing, and then he's making my brothers this way, like because my brothers and my sister, they go to the same high school, so my younger brother, he's constantly watching over my sister to make sure that she's not talking to any guy, not seeing anybody, nothing. And it's not even my male friends, female friends too.
What's the question then?
So then I don't want him to be exactly like my dad. It's going down through the family. And
oh, you're worried that he's turning out like your dad?
Yeah, I'm worried that he's going to turn out exactly like my dad. That's why
it's pretty much done.
Yeah, he might. But on the other hand, if your dad, I don't know if he's from Mexico or his dad's from Mexico, the further you get away from the homeland, the more American, and then the more American you are.
Don't worry about your brother. He's okay. We approve of him watching over your sister. You take care of yourself. Get out. Have an adult life. That's fine.
You go to college. You go away somewhere, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yeah, you're Mexican, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, you can get a scholarship places.
Mm-hmm.
They'll do that for you. You're chick. You're a Chicano. That's where that word Chicano comes from.
Chicana.
Yeah.
Chick.
Yeah. but you can be chicken be Chicano, can't you? All right, Chicano. All right, the point is you go away somewhere. You go to college, right?
Okay.
All right, you can go for free. I think they'll pay you.
Mm-hmm.
All right, baby doll. Take care. She's smart. She gave all the French stuff, too. Drew knows about that.
She mispronounced it a bit.
Oh, now, Drew. You see the white man. Always coming down on the Chicanas. All right, let's talk to Kayla. You see how subtle it is? It's very subtle.
Well, it's part of a plan.
It's part of a plan.
A conspiracy. I meet weekly with other guys.
Let me explain what the white man's plan is. We want to keep everyone down so they can stab us. That's our plan. Hey, Kayla.
Ahoy.
Ahoy. What's happening, baby doll?
I'm 12.
12. And you're calling from Ontario.
Mm-hmm.
Beautiful country out there.
Hang on a second. Okay.
All right.
I'm 12, and I have sex for money. At night.
Money. Mm-hmm.
And that doesn't bother me. That's just what I do.
Sure.
But, okay, I'm a peer counselor at my school. Mm-hmm. So I'm supposed to be this goody-goody girl, and everybody sees me like that. Mm-hmm. But then when I share that little secret that I do that for money with 3 of the other peer counselors that I've been very good friends with, the 2 guys that I shared it with, they act different around me. Like, they act like I'm some sort of skank. And
well, it means something about your psychological development, and you should not be a peer...
That was a big word. Back up.
Yeah, you shouldn't be a peer counselor.
Thank you.
You should be getting counseling.
She got hung up on it, by the way. It wasn't psychological.
You should be getting counseling. And before you really can't try to help yourself by acting out your need to help other people. You end up harming other people unless you worked on your own stuff first.
Well, let's talk a little bit about what's going on. You're 12?
I knew you were going to say that.
Well, no, I'm just curious to make sure we're on the same page. So you were born in 91?
Yep.
Holy Christ. True.
My kids are 11.
Oh, my God. Pretty soon you're going to have a source of income. Hey. I mean, not the girl, but the boys, I think, they're old enough to, So you're 12 years old. What grade does that put you in?
7th.
7th grade?
Yeah.
And, it's even young for... All right. We're not going to get in this argument every time. And when are you going to be 13?
January.
January. All right, so it's coming up. And who are you having sex with for money?
Different people.
Mm-hmm.
Just strangers?
Yeah. Like, at night, I sneak out of my window, and I walk around, because, my neighborhood isn't the best neighborhood in the world, so there's usually a few drunk guys out. And then they always stop, and they want to have sex, and I say, for how much? And then yep.
Well, how much?
Usually $10 to $20.
10 to 20.
So you were sexually abused when you were a child, huh?
No. Why do you always assume that? I've heard you say that's like 3 people tonight.
Because about 90% of the time, that's what creates this situation.
Yeah, that didn't happen to me.
Really?
Really.
Who raised you? Where's your dad?
My dad moved out a year ago.
That's it, huh?
Yep.
And why'd he move out?
Because he's a dick.
What did he do to you?
He didn't do anything to me. He's just an asshole sort of dad. But he cheated on my mom a year ago, and he moved out. Now he's in Huntington Beach. And
what made him an asshole?
What?
What made him an asshole?
He cheated on my mom.
All right.
What else did he do?
Well, look, hold on a second. I know it sounds like we're talking to a 30-year-old, but she's 12.
Yeah.
She doesn't know what the hell's going on.
Thanks.
We had raft boxes, Kayla. We didn't have the VCRs.
Was there violence in the home?
Not really. Like, I don't know. It's a long story, but that summer before he left, we were on vacation, and my mom and dad kept fighting, and it was crazy.
All right. So hold on a second. Let's talk amongst ourselves.
I mean, in a way, she's already being, 12. She's being raped, such as it is. We don't have to talk about childhood sexual abuse because that's what she's doing. She's being abused repeatedly by guys for money.
Right. All right.
But I still suspect something else happened earlier.
All right. Well, let's let's just say we're not going to get to the bottom of that aspect of it. What about the part where she's climbing out of her window and running around?
She needs to be somewhere for a while.
All right. Hey, Kayla?
Yeah?
How come your mom doesn't know it when you climb out the window?
Because she drinks, and usually she passes out on the couch, and...
Do you do drugs yourself?
No, I'm a good girl when it comes to that stuff. Don't drink.
All right, yeah, Drew. Don't pigeonhole.
Hey, Kayla, none of this is about being good or being bad. It's about what's healthy and what the behavior means about what's going on with you and your feelings about yourself.
Okay.
How often?
This speaks volumes about something very serious going on.
How often do you do this?
Twice a month, once a month.
Twice a month.
How long have you been doing it for?
A couple hours.
No. How many months have you been doing this?
Oh, the first time I did it was like a month after my dad left, and then I didn't do it for a long time, so probably like the last 3-4 months.
All right. Well, you're kind of casual about this, but you do know it's wrong, right?
Yes.
Well, just don't use right wrong with her because she confuses that with.
Well, she does know it's wrong, though.
Yeah,
I mean, you know
don't act like I'm freaking stupid just because I'm 12.
Well, yeah. No, well, look, everyone who calls this show is stupid. And, I mean, we got 28-year-olds that are stupid, so we just do the math, if you're 12. Yeah. All right, look, obviously you're not stupid, but you're obviously troubled. I mean, you're acting out. You're not doing what you should be doing. You're hurting yourself. You're potentially putting yourself in a lot of danger in terms of disease and plus whatever kind of guys that are out there. I mean,
you'll end up dead in a dumpster somewhere.
Right. So, or worse. Oh, no, actually, no.
That'd be the worst.
That's the worst.
Yeah.
Sorry. Kayla, you got to stop this.
Yeah, but more importantly, you got to get treatment. You're sort of dismissing everything casually. I understand you don't experience it as serious as it is. It's very serious.
Can you do
and
that?
This is just the beginning.
Well, Kayla, listen to me. You know I'm a genius, right?
Yeah.
Oh, come on, baby. I'm a genius.
You're calling a 12-year-old baby.
Oh, okay, baby doll. You know I'm a genius, right?
Yeah.
Okay, there we go. Now, the point is I wouldn't say anything that was wrong, and you're going to be in a lot of trouble if you keep this up. You're already in a lot of trouble, so you're going to have to stop it immediately, all right? Now, here's the thing. You're smart. You're a sharp person. You have a high IQ, but that doesn't mean anything. Yeah. And if you keep continuing this behavior, you're gonna wake up dead, right, Drew?
This is just a bad path.
Right. So stop. Please stop for us.
So what should she do?
You're going to have to. She's probably going to be somewhere for a while, frankly, in a structured living environment.
Can you tell somebody at school?
Yeah, tell
your other peer people.
You should not be in a peer counseling role either.
That's another thing that confuses me. It's like I tell my friends that I'm like this, and then they don't do anything about it. And they're supposed to be peer counselors, and it's like...
Well, you put them in a very strange situation.
Yeah, they're not sure what to do.
Yeah, first of all, they're 12 too. Secondly, you're telling them something confidentially, and then expecting them to do something about it. Come on.
Do me a favor.
Training on that. If they hear anything about that,
then you're acting out aggressively against them, putting them in this situation on purpose.
You should clean house, and they should all be fired and have their windbreakers taken away. But that's not the point.
Actually, we got sweatshirts.
Sweatshirts. I know, but as the weather warms up,
so who should she talk to?
You need
whoever's
to talk,
running the peer counseling program.
Is there one person at that school that's a cool person, a teacher that's a counselor, a teacher, somebody that you can talk to?
Nobody that I can talk to because they all see me as this cute little girl.
Kayla, it doesn't matter. You got to talk to somebody you trust. You've got whoever's maybe the advisor to this peer counseling program.
I cut myself too.
All right. Well,
and you think that's not serious behavior?
Yeah, that's serious,
okay.
And I didn't even want to mention
it's
that.
all the same.
Why don't we give her a phone number? Drew?
Well, they haven't brought my numbers. Here we go.
Okay. Well, while we're waiting,
she needs to talk to the people at school. She really, absolutely, categorically does. I'll give you another number.
I know, but a phone number wouldn't hurt. And while we're waiting, www.smokeoutfestival.com. You're too young for that, Kayla, but there are kids that are listening and want to go to that.
Yeah.
You got something to write with, Kayla?
Uh-huh.
There's 1-800-4-A-CHILD. Remember that one.
How about that one?
Okay.
Well, does she have that one? 1-800-4...
A child.
A child? All right, that's enough, Drew. Just give her one.
No, that's...
That's not a good one? That's for Thai
for
food, actually. Drew, give her one that she can call.
I'm looking for the teen line, because she's in Los Angeles at Cedars.
All right. Well,
I'll get her off the air.
All right. Hang on there, Kayla.
Okay.
Drew will talk to you off the air.
All right.
That's a compliment, but in another way it means you're pretty effed up.
Thank you.
All right. Just hang on for Drew, would you please?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Well, good times, 12 years old, turning tricks. It's a great society we're living in. Drew can't find any of his numbers.
What I love, again, is that the way the culture is. It's like, yeah, I'm just into that. No big deal. Yeah, whatever you're into.
Well, obviously, there's abuse and broken home and all that good stuff. Drew, you can talk to her during the break and straighten her stuff out. Did you find your number there?
Nope. But I'm still going to talk to her.
Yeah, get a highlighter there, buddy.
Yeah, we don't have one here.
I got a highlighter.
No, we don't have the number I'm looking for.
Oh, all right. What about the 4A child? What are they going to do? Tell her... What is this, some surly guy smoking a cigar like a cabbie dispatch? Hey, get lost, sister. And start laughing and slam the phone down?
Oh, here's the other number for.
You got it?
Yeah.
All right, Drew has the other number, so he's going to talk to Kayla during the break. Brad and Joe here from Linkin Park.
What's the number, just so people know?
1-800.
I'll tell you this, Brad, he knows good radio.
448.
He really does.
4663. 1-800-448-4663.
Earlier he was saying, let's talk to the boyfriend who called, and then he wanted to know who her favorite.
All the way.
All good instinct.
I was in radio in a past life.
Yeah, there's something good about it.
Or they didn't have radio, so...
Yeah. They just, we all had to listen to the radio in one theater and beat off. All right, we'll take a break. We'll be back. All right, everybody. It's Loveline. I'm Adam. That's Dr. Drew. Brad and Joe both here tonight from Lincoln Park. Cypress Hill in here tomorrow night. Drew talked to Kayla off the air. Yes?
Yeah.
Huh?
We had some technical problems. I had trouble talking to her, but I got to her.
You did? Right.
Yeah, she said she wants to make change, and she's going to do it. So
got that number?
I got the number, and said she talked to counselor at school.
All right. And Kayla should call us back.
Yeah, that would be nice.
When you're 18.
No?
Call us back. Call us back in a few months. Don't do anything stupid. Before you do something stupid and call this show. Yes? That should be our motto for this show, by the way, Drew. Before you do something stupid, do something stupider and call this show.
I just had a thought about her.
Yeah.
Remember we had that one bogus caller who was able to break through us? Kayla didn't hang together properly, quite in terms of her history and stuff.
Yeah.
I wonder.
I'm keeping my fingers crossed and hoping it's actually happening to a 12-year-old, Drew.
Okay.
Call me optimistic.
I think it might be bogus.
I know I'm kind of Pollyanna-ish with hoping that the 12-year-olds are turning rapes. Well, whatever helps you sleep tonight, buddy.
Yeah, it just didn't hang quite true. But it was so dramatic, we went.
Yeah.
And $10 to $20 for sex? Really?
Yeah, for 12-year-olds, that's the rate. I've paid up to $30, but that's with, it's with a real tight one.
Jumps out the window and walks around a residential neighborhood.
Did you ever see the movie 13?
Sure. Yeah, what about that movie 13?
Kind of what it sounds
well,
like.
that's what I'm thinking. Is
that movie just came out?
Maybe playing off that. But anyway.
What about the movie, again, back to the mid-'80s, Angel, high school honor student by day, Hollywood streetwalker by night.
Nice.
Huh? Remember that one?
Yeah.
Yeah, it could happen. You guys remember Angel?
No.
They weren't born yet.
Oh.
Anyway, here you go.
Yeah, I know. All right, let's do it Germany or Florida.
All right.
All right, well, let me explain.
And then hear a song from Linkin Park.
We got to hear a song.
Wait, we have Germany?
Well, here's how Germany or Florida works. We figured out that all bizarre evil from this globe we live on emanates from either Germany or Florida.
Okay.
All the macabre, all the bizarre,
all the weird stuff.
All the weird sexual and violent stuff. It's all one or the other. Now, there's murders everywhere and there's rape everywhere, but the weird stuff comes from Germany.
You're talking
and
about
Florida.
like the Panhandle?
Yeah.
Not so much the Panhandle.
It could technically be anywhere in the state.
The northern middle.
Northern middle, yes. Oh, yes.
We've driven through those parts.
The people are taken to posting Florida or Germany questions on Amazon.com in place of reviews for my book.
Oh, really? Nice.
Yes, is that nice?
Here's what I'd like to do. Here's where here's where the crime gathers. It's proximity of waffles. the more waffles a state consumes, the more crime. You know what I'm saying? And in Florida, the more waffle huts, and it's probably condensed somewhere around the Panhandle. That means more crime or more bizarre crime. But here's how it works. Let's talk to Jason. Jason, you give us a question. We tell you whether it was Germany or Florida. Go ahead.
You bet. Hey, could Anderson play the little soundbite? I like that.
Oh, yeah. You got to do the intro, Anderson. Germany or Florida?
You got a great voice, Adam.
Thank you.
Yeah.
But anyway, okay, there's this 18-year-old kid, and he was charged with murder for killing his mom, his dad, and his 26-year-old older brother. Mm-hmm. Then he tried to kill himself, shot himself in the ear, and didn't kill himself, but he went blind. He went deaf in that ear.
Mm-hmm.
And now he's in prison.
Mm-hmm.
That's it?
That's it?
Yeah.
It's not great in Germany or Florida. It's just pure violence.
Yeah.
And everything evil sounds like it came from Florida.
Yeah.
But I didn't hear about this story either.
Yeah,
Say Florida?
I'm sort of
I'd
going
say
Florida.
Joe?
I'd say Florida.
You're going Florida?
Yeah. You could go. It's just either.
That's a brave choice, my friend. It's a big man to jump on the bandwagon. All right, Jason, we're going Florida.
Hey, you got it, man.
Yeah. Well, that's how you play. See, it's better when it's a more bizarre.
Yeah. I think gunplay, though, is a more American phenomenon than the European one.
Yeah,
it is.
We had a guy. One of our first Florida or German or Florida was a guy that sliced off his penis and fried it up and ate it.
That's Germany.
Here's the thing.
Germany.
Phone,
or Japan.
Phone screeners.
Japan, he's got a good point.
Oh, please. They're more into harvesting endangered species organs so they can get boners. That's a different and more noble cause. All right. Listen, phone screeners, the Germany or Florida thing, it's got to have a little bizarre twist to it instead of just guy snuffed his family.
It's like guy drives off the road.
That's right. Kills vagrant. Well, what is it? Yeah, it's got to be a little weird.
Let's hear a song.
Should we hear a song?
Yeah.
All right. What are we hearing from
It's right in that
Linkin Park?
yellow sticky right there.
Where it says next song?
Yeah.
All right. This one is called One Step Closer. That's Linkin Park, everybody. We have them live in studio, and the Live in Texas is the name of the CD, along with the DVD. And this is, by the way, this is no joke here. This is a substantial DVD. That thing weighs as much as a Miata, Drew. It's got a whole booklet inside.
Yeah, it's good.
Pictures. I mean, you can do all the downloading and bootlegging you want. You're not going to get all this stuff. This is amazing. Yes, Drew?
Amazing.
Drew's kids, big fans.
Yeah, huge.
Even if Drew is...
making them sign all these things. Have I ever had a band to sign so many damn pieces of paper?
But Drew, still no respect for you from the kids.
No.
You are not. You're not the drug. You're not the heroin. You're just the rig that is used to dispense it.
I'm the tourniquet.
You're the not even the rig. You're the tie-off.
Yeah.
Oh boy, I gotta believe your kids think you're cool because you know cool people. What about me? They must think I'm cool.
Yeah.
They do?
Yeah.
And they know you know me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They think Stryker's cool.
That puss. Just because he's got a handful of hair gel and he acts like he snowboards?
Yeah. He wears Paul Frank shirts.
Oh, please.
Yeah. That does
Poser.
Oh,
what a poser. I'm going to go fart up his studio. Mary?
Yes.
You're 24?
Yes.
You came during sex with your boyfriend today, but didn't feel it come out.
Right.
Feel what come out?
I didn't have the orgasm like how I would normally.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what happened there.
Well, how do you know you had one?
Well, I didn't know because I just saw the gush coming out.
Oh, really?
Oh, you had a gush without orgasm.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Was it brown? Because I
No,
got a theory. Oh,
it's a slide. It's not a gush.
All right. All right, forget it. Stupid theory. But, yeah, what about that? Could it have been urine?
I don't think so.
That happens.
It would have smelled like urine, but it didn't smell like urine.
Mm-hmm. What did it smell like? Nothing?
No.
Okay. Is that double negative, Drew?
So you had an emission without an orgasm.
Yes.
All right. Well,
it happens.
Yeah, there are glands around there that push down a certain way. Things can...
Once in a while, I fire a dud off.
Wait,
You're
is
like,
that normal?
You're like, what's that
Yes,
weird
it's
warm
normal.
feeling on top of my hand? Oh, Christ. I came? That's it? That's it. No, I'm going for number 2. And my left calf is like, no way, I'm cramping up. I'm like, listen, hold still. We're going for 2. We may go for the hat trick. Yeah, once in a while. That's all right. You just you fired a dud.
But it was like a lot. It's never happened before. I mean, is that normal?
Is it normal?
It's never happened that something came out of you, or it never happened that you didn't have the feeling?
Well, I didn't have the feeling, and plus all the juices came out. Like, that was a lot.
I know, but you normally do get a lot of juices, right?
Yeah, but not as much as I did today.
Oh, even more.
It makes me think about urinary incontinence.
Yeah. Well, look, I'll tell you what.
It doesn't indicate anything specific. You don't have to worry about it meaning something. It doesn't mean anything.
Mm-hmm.
Okay?
But a lot of people we talk to, they're like natives.
I know. No, volcano not erupt.
No, stuff come out. Vagina. No, feel good. Heat bad. Yeah, hey. Hey. Yeah, don't throw anybody into a volcano
because of this. Yeah.
Yeah, or do anything like that.
No offerings. No offerings.
You understand, Mary?
Mm-hmm.
All right. What do you do? What do you do for a living?
I'm an admin assistant.
Okay. I have no idea what that is.
Secretary.
Secretary?
Yes.
All right, baby doll. Everything going okay? You got a man?
Yes, everything's going great.
Don't you obviously get your pelvic exams; those are important. And but this experience you're having doesn't indicate anything. It's not as though you have to worry that it's a symptom of something more important.
You're fine.
You're probably fine. Get get looked at. Yes, of course, but it's fine. Okay.
Okay.
All
right. Sorry. What'd you want? What'd you want out of us? What would be a fantasy answer for you?
Anything.
Fantasy answer is your vagina became connected with your aorta, and all of your body fluids were just released into the bed, and you'll be dead within 3 hours.
Okay.
Fantasy answer.
Yeah, but what do you want? Everyone that calls the show is disappointed. You know what it's like just to disappoint? I feel like a meter maid. You know, there's people call.
These guys are disappointed. Linkin Park's disappointed. Look at them.
What's up?
When is this over?
This is it? I thought ain't you a doctor? What about you? Aren't you funny?
We'll be right back.
Anderson's nobody. Everyone's disappointed.
Everyone's a pain in the ass tonight. All right, everyone's on their period. I'll tell you, it's not gonna get me down, Drew.
No, I can see that.
I'm gonna go pee with a smile on my face.
Let's go.
All right. You give me a little nipple action, all right?
Yeah, lick and flick. Yeah.
A little lick and flick. All right, we'll be back from Linkin Park after this. Hey, everybody. It's Loveline. I'm Adam. That's Dr. Drew. Linkin Park in here tonight. Brad and Joe from Linkin Park. Brad just hitting the commode. He's going to be in here in just 1 second, but that's all right. We got Joe. Here comes Brad.
Hey, Brad.
Yeah.
Number 1 or 2?
I made it a point to wash my hands.
Sweet. Drew says you should wash your hands before you touch your ding-a-ling. Yes,
I don't
sir?
touch it, though.
Oh, you don't?
That's
just
the point.
It out.
I just kind of let it hang.
That's
really?
the point. You don't have to touch anything when you go in bathrooms anymore.
You don't? Don't you whiz all over the seat and stuff? That's why
most people's penises hang down.
Do you do the trick though, where you roll out the what's it called?
Toilet paper?
No, the thing you wipe your hands with.
Foreskin?
Paper towel?
The paper towel. It's been a long night.
Yeah.
You roll out the paper towel
right
before you wash your hands, because then you don't want to have to touch the thing. See what I mean?
Yeah. I find if you stay at home and you live in a hermetically sealed vacuum,
you're a little less
just
likely.
breathe scrubbed air, it's actually a less.
Do you want to hear an interesting touring tidbit?
Yeah.
Since we're almost always touring, we almost never have our own toilet to use.
Right.
So you have to be very comfortable in public restrooms.
Right.
That was it.
That's important.
That was it.
Whoa.
That's more of a factoid than is a tidbit. I was waiting for a tip. I wanted. So what you can do is you've used a modified 10-speed tire. I was waiting for something I could take with me. That's just
this factoid. It was good.
It was a factoid.
Yeah. Revelation.
All right, but Drew,
semantics.
You don't get a lot of ass. There's not a lot of ass-related disease out there, is there?
No, we'd hear about it all the time. Certainly, these guys would collect them if there were.
Yeah.
Being on all those public toilets and all.
No problem.
Right?
Not that we know of.
Right.
No, there aren't. No.
So, what about the seat liners? You a big fan of those?
Huge.
I don't like the. I don't like when you stand up and it sticks to your ass. I
like the ones
ass.
that, like at the Chicago airport, that goes changes itself.
Oh.
What do you think about the? It's not. They don't have paper towels. It's the sheet.
Yeah, that's
and
bad.
you pull it, and it goes around in a circle. What's that all about?
I don't know what that's about.
No.
It doesn't seem like a money saver. It certainly seems like. Now that's the other question I ask myself.
Is there new towel coming out, or is it just going around and around?
It's just going around. It actually connects internationally to other towel things. So you may be pulling one down from another part of the country, another part of the world, even. Yes, Drew?
That's where the disease comes in.
The band is actually several 100,000 miles long. It's never been washed. I know this to be true. You know what? I like. I like the home. I like the down home humor of the bathroom, like where the ass gaskets there with the liners. It says free cowboy hats. I like that one. Yeah. I like the Portisan or the Andy Gump, that says Mexican space shuttle on it. I like the good construction site humor.
The regional humor.
It all that revolves around the ass.
Yeah.
Man's mind is never more creative than when he's pinching a loaf.
And that's a key element. Is man, because the women
don't do that.
No,
they don't think that way.
How would you know?
Oh wait, Drew, how would you know?
I dress up and go in.
Oh, all right. Sophia,
that's my free time.
You're 16.
Yeah, I am.
What's up?
I kind of wanted to ask Joe a question.
Oh boy.
I wanted to ask Joe about that book he's gonna make a movie on or something I heard about.
Oh, which book is that?
I forgot the title, but I was at LinkinPark.com, and it's stuff is all over the message boards, and it said that you got like some rights to a book that you really liked, and
yeah, it's a horror novel.
Yeah.
It's called King Rat, and it's based on it's a modern day tale of the Pied Piper.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it takes place in London, to the background of drum and bass club culture.
To the tune of.
Wow. And the book is a new book? It's been out for a while?
It's pretty new.
And you got the rights to the book, so it can be made into a movie, and they have to go through you.
Yeah, so basically I have a year to kind of develop the project, get a script ready, and.
How do you get the rights to a book?
Pay for it.
Yeah.
Pay for it? But is it kind of weird? Like, do you have to go like, hey man, read your book? It was okay. It's all right. I mean,
you got to talk it down first.
It's solid, but I'm willing to give it a couple bucks for it. Just kind of have something
Yeah,
to do.
basically.
Like, I mean, you can't say I'm thrilled, I'm blown away. Somebody's going to get hold of this and make a huge blockbuster out of it. I want to secure it, right? I mean, don't you have to sort of
finesse
approach it?
To finesse it.
Yeah, you have to massage it a little. Like it's good enough that I want it, but not so good that other people are going to want it. Is that what it is?
It's called development.
Yeah, it's like picking a chick up. You're all right. No one else would have you. Although, I'm feeling real generous today, baby. So I'm a little sucking and ducking. All right.
I had to actually meet with the author and con him into letting me acquire the rights.
And
so it's kind of like picking up a chick.
Will the rights wear out? You have a year or a few years?
Yeah,
or?
something like that. I have a year, and then I think there's some kind of extension period.
Yeah. How long into it are you? What do you got left?
I have about a year left.
Oh, okay. So
he's got it.
Just did it.
Yeah, he's got it
during the last break.
Yeah.
While Brad's taking a leak. You're cutting a deal. You see that, Brad? You miss out on
the true multitasker,
yeah,
Mr. Hahn.
You're so busy opening doorknobs with your shirt tail that
if
you
I
miss
could just
out on
cut out the
bucks.
ones and twos, I could be doing deals.
Yeah, that's what it all goes down, Drew.
I see that. I see.
All right. Well, now we can't take any calls.
No, we got to go.
We took enough.
Yeah.
That's interesting. Yeah, who do you see? See me as like like the lead role, or
maybe
one of the rats or something?
Maybe. Ooh, I want to be a rat. That'd be great.
Drew be a rat. All right. Yeah. Let's take ourselves a little break. Well, we'll come back.
Yeah.
We'll come back.
Okay, let's do that.
All right. Linkin Park's here. We'll be. Brad, don't go to the bathroom again.
I'm done for
Joe,
the night.
cut another deal.
I'm done.
All right. We'll be right back after this. Well, that's the show, everybody. Cypress Hill tomorrow night. Going to plug the Smoke Out, which again we've decided is the 6th annual, but they think's the
Second.
Either the 2nd or the 22nd. It's unclear. We'll find out tomorrow night. We thank Brad and Joe from Linkin Park for coming in here. Get the Live in Texas CD
and DVD.
And DVD.
November 18th.
And see the film on November 17th.
That's right. All right, guys. Always a pleasure having you guys.
Thanks for having us.
Come back anytime you like. And until next time, this is Adam Carolla for Dr. Drew saying mahalo. Kayla, listen to me. You know I'm a genius, right?
Yeah.
Oh, come on, baby. I'm a genius.
You're calling a 12-year-old baby.
This has been Loveline. The opinions expressed on this show are not necessarily those of the staff, management, sponsors, or this station. The producer for Loveline is Ann Ingold. Loveline is a presentation of Westwood One Entertainment.